Evening, everyone. This is Darkness 30XX, formerly the Gaming Dad, coming in to you now for the first time in a long time. Welcome. So, as you can see, I already got somebody here. This is my friend from work. We don't name names here. He chooses to remain anonymous. But what we're going to do is we're going to chime in today about van conversions, basically living off-grid type of deal. Some people do it temporarily, some people more permanently. So we're going to go ahead and let him in, and we're going to chat it up. Let me unmute him here. Okay. Did you mute yourself? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Or can you? No, for some reason you're muted. I'm trying to unmute you, but it's not unmuting. 1 second. Okay, now what? Hearing you just fine. You hear me though, right? Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is see if you can come out and come back in, okay? You'll be right back. No, but it still shows you're muted though. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Oh.
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Perfect. So I have no idea why that happened.
Yeah, what? Hell, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but it's working now. So yeah, I already did my intro, so I went ahead and everybody's getting caught up. This is actually being recorded. For some reason, the streaming service isn't working, so I'll have to take a look at that afterwards. But this is definitely going to get posted up to YouTube as normal. So yeah, I was.
So it's not live right now.
No, it's not live. I had to record it, or I'll put it to record because it's some sort of server issue. I have to look into it, but
Okay.
other than that, it's working. So yeah, let me go ahead and get these things up so we can go ahead and take a look at them. I was actually taking a look at this earlier. Some van conversions. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way here. So let me go ahead and put the share screen. Put this screen over here. Perfect. So this is it right here. I was looking at some of the companies and also some potential vehicles. So you see Mercedes-Benz has this getaway van. On its own, you already have, bench seats that convert into a bed for two. The seats swivel, so, people sitting in the front can turn around, face the back. This caravan.
You
got these. Right? Yeah, I hear you just fine.
Oh.
But then I was also looking at some of these companies, like this first one right here, Freedom Vans, because Freedom made in the U.S.
What a name.
I know, right? But the thing is, a lot of these companies, you look at it, Washington State there. You got Texas, Indiana, Oregon, we know somebody there right now.
Where is
California.
he?
Huh?
Do you know anything from him?
I haven't seen him in a while. He doesn't come on here. I've actually looked, and it's been a while since he's been on, which
Yeah, what the hell?
it happens, you know. Nothing you can really do. Um, but yeah. So we know that he's there, but you know, you see some of these companies, California again, Colorado, Montana. A lot of these places are like Midwest or just straight West Coast, really. So, I mean, if anybody was thinking about Saskatchewan, Jesus, you know, British Columbia, we're talking about Canada now. You know, a lot of these
What?
places are, they're far. So if you wanted something like this,
The thing is, they also got neighbors. We don't have nothing. You know what I mean? There's like nothing on each side.
that is true.
So all you could buy is a boat.
I mean, it is, whoa, let me cut on my desktop there. Yeah, the thing is that with a lot of these companies, it's just, you know, they're all set up mostly in the West Coast or like the Midwest or things like that. And it's not attuned for folks like us living on the East Coast, Florida, you know, Georgia, the Carolinas, Virginia. Um,
I
you
mean,
know,
they even got neighbors too, though.
yeah, I know, and that's the weirdest thing because we have neighbors here, but the problem is that
They're they're all up,
yeah,
one way up.
pretty much like everybody's up, 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 and it's just
And I
I
don't
don't know,
want to
man.
visit my neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. Like the reason you would want to get a converted van is to get the hell out of Dodge and go live away from here. You know what I mean? And it's just,
All you could do is go up and down.
yeah, exactly. At least over there, you know, you go east, west, or traveling through the
Right.
mountains and whatnot. Which, I mean,
Mountains, rivers,
yeah,
snow, hot, everything, you know?
exactly. And a lot of the times you see these companies, a lot of the work that they do is always on a 4x4 type vehicle.
Yeah.
Is that a fortune cookie?
No. No, it said made in China.
Oh yeah, fun. Yeah. Could you imagine like one of these like, you know, these converted van companies out of China?
You know, the Europeans have really nice ones, man.
Oh,
I
for
really
sure.
like, yeah. They're so compact that they have everything within, even like 6 cylinder, 4 cylinder. Here, we just have everything, airplane size, what you call it, engines,
Right, right.
you know?
Well, the thing is that a lot of their vehicles over there, because their available landmass is not as much as say the rest of us here. It A lot of their vehicles are much smaller. That's where you have like the Fiats, you have the what's that other small car company? The Mini
Yeah, but those
Coopers.
print, right?
Like I used to have a car from Toyota, the Yaris, and I've actually
Oh,
had people from abroad look at my car and they say, "Oh, we have that car over there, but ours is
smaller than that.
smaller than the
That's
Yaris." So
a
yeah,
scooter engine in a car.
pretty much, pretty much. So what ends up happening is you have cars being made over there to a much smaller size, simply because they have to fit it, garages, parking spaces on the street or wherever. Here we don't have that problem. You know, you got giant people walking around. Everybody's, you know, big and everybody wants these huge cars. I mean, just look at the Mini Coopers themselves. They made a larger version to sell here in the US. They don't even sell in other countries because it's so big.
Yeah, but look, what I'm reading up now, you have the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. This is a van now.
Right.
You have it four cylinder versus 6 cylinder. Those are sold here,
Mm-hmm.
and the only ones that are sold here by American companies are what, like V8, They're all V8. They're all like super
All four
gas
by four
for
and
no,
stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah, for no reason. There's no need. I had one, and it was $15 to go like 4 miles every time.
Yeah, you would be
It's
spending a
not
lot in gas.
exactly. If you do the math, you might as well get yourself a nice sports car by then, like a $50,000 car, a hundred thousand
Exactly.
dollar car.
And I was looking at some of these companies too. A lot of them, they specialize. Like they say, oh, we'll work on any type of vehicle, but we specialize in using this particular kind. Like like that first one, Freedom, whatchamacallit, Freedom
The
Vans. They're based out of Washington State. It says right here that a phase one conversion, which has like insulation, solar panels, a bed, and lighting. The starting cost is between 25K and 50K. Full conversions can go up to 125. But we're talking about
wow,
basically a house on wheels at that point.
yeah, you might as well buy yourself a condo.
But it says it right here. Specialties is you have Sprinter vans and Ford Transits with a focus specifically on solar panels all across the top.
I did see the Ford one. Look,
Mm-hmm.
this 2020 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter is a 2.0 liter four-cylinder, dude.
Yeah, economical.
2.0 liter on a huge van where you have an American van, which is a 5.8 liter. It doesn't make any sense why they ever even made them.
The only thing that I would the only thing that I would
Money.
assume, yeah, for money and just the fact that, Americans buy a lot of shit. So you tend
Yeah.
these vans tend to be used to, to move cargo from point A to point B and C or whatever. So yeah, if they got to load it up with a lot of stuff, a little four-cylinder engine is not going to get it, especially when you're dealing with the Midwest to the West, where you have lots of terrain changes, a lot of elevation changes. Here in Florida, we don't have that. We're pretty much flat all the way up to the Georgia line.
Right, but then after that, it kills me.
Exactly. You don't see your first hill till you get to about northern Florida, like the Jacksonville area. And even then, you're pretty much right there into Georgia anyway. So, yeah, for down here where we are in South Florida, the likelihood of needing anything more than a than a 2 liter is fine. Four-cylinder is more than enough. Everywhere else, you're going to need a
Yeah,
little bit more horsepower.
the VW camper is really nice. The Euro van, Euro van. But this one's like 50 grand. I don't think it's no. It starts at no, but that's the old one. Oof, 32 for a 2002. Too much.
How much?
Yeah, these keep their price, man. 1993, 17,000. But
A Volkswagen Eurovan?
yeah,
I'm looking at
the
one from
old
2002. It's got 148,000 miles on it for $7,900.
where at?
Carfax.
Really?
Yeah, I see.
Where's it located? I'm gonna go get it now.
Flint, Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's got water damage.
probably. Lead water damage.
Let put it in the
Oh,
radiator.
we're going straight to hell. Yeah, look, I just put in used Volkswagen Eurovans for sale in my zip code. Nothing. Let's
Yeah, we
see.
don't.
Over by the job. Nothing. Yeah, because the thing is, like, we don't get that type of vehicle here. Again, unless it's specifically being used for for cargo, and even then, it's not personally owned. You know what I mean? It's always
Yeah.
like a business vehicle of some sort. So, I mean, man, it's crazy is what it is. But again, like we were talking about before at work, is these are fixed costs, one-time costs in a lot of cases. You buy the van, okay, that's it. You buy the conversion, that's it. The only recurring costs would be the vehicle insurance, uh,
Yeah.
gas, and then whatever like upkeep, changing the tires, getting the brakes checked out, changing the oil. But a lot of these things are built very sturdily, so they use very good materials that you're not going to have to touch for a very, very long time. And again, these things tend to hold their value for a very long time, especially if they're already converted.
Oh yeah. I wanted to do one, but I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to.
You have other obligations.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to live in a van.
Not yet. You never
Oh,
know.
you know how much money I would save.
Oh, it would be saving it. The upfront cost would be high, but the lifelong
Woo.
cost would be so much more less than buying a house or even renting an apartment literally anywhere, because you would be
Anywhere.
spending what, maybe a couple $100 a month,
Oh,
maybe a little bit more, to compensate for gas and that. But outside of that, there's plenty of places where you can go and hook up. A lot of these converted vans have like water tanks, 30, 40, 50-gallon tanks. You go to places and get it hooked up. A lot of them have some sort of shower system. That's if you go for like the premium level ones, which is something I would definitely want. Is They also have like water heaters built in, so you're getting hot water directly to all your taps and your shower.
so this is insane. 39,000 for a 1999 with 80,000. Too much.
It's how much and what?
39 grand.
For how many miles?
80,000, but it's on 1999.
Really? It's only got
Might as
80,000
well
miles
just.
and it's damn near 30 years
But
old.
yeah, at that point you could just buy yourself a brand new printer and convert it yourself.
Hey, exactly. Which is something else I was going to touch on. That particular company, Freedom Vans, they actually sell not the kits themselves, but basically the blueprints
Oh,
to,
to create your own.
yeah, to basically run your own conversions yourself. They basically give you a list of materials used, um, blueprint layouts. This is how you run this. This is where this gets built. They also have like electrical grid layout, so you can run your own cabling up and down, and their setups are actually not bad. The only thing that I would have an issue with is the fact that in one of their videos, they have this guy kind of talking about one of the conversions they did for a customer, but I don't know how tall this guy is. So he's standing up inside the main part of the van, and his head is not hitting the ceiling. But I'm 6 feet tall. I'm used to my head hitting the inside of vehicles. Usually
Yeah, but
everyone else around me is shorter.
they have the one with the rooftop. The roof
Yeah, of course they have the
higher.
extended roof higher. Yeah, for sure. Like here, let me show it to you. I'm gonna put it up on my screen now, so you can see. We're gonna go this one here. I'll go back. And we'll go to the
Yeah, that's
application instead.
a lot of gas too. I mean, I would do a Sprinter, but
So
to
this
get
is
a
it right here.
Ford.
This is a Mercedes Sprinter 170 inch 2018 4x4. It was converted to a home on wheels. So you can see this is what some of the interior looks like. These are swivel chairs, and this isn't even the front seats. That's over here. So these
I can't
seats
watch it. Let me see.
spin around. So do you see it on your screen?
No, but I can. Let me see. It says it's when it says watch screen. Let me see. No. Oh, there it goes. Just takes a while. Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay, so you see it now?
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So it has a small cooler over here microphone on the top up here. Microwave. And you see this right here, this drawer that's open. That's a shower. It's a stand-up shower.
You know, when I touch that live thing, you sound better.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. So this one, in terms of features, all the paneling is insulated. You got body flares, the floor. This is all wood. It's custom made. The bed is removable. It's a 6-inch king size mattress that was cut to fit. Has a partition wall, headliner cabinet with a 40-inch TV that drops down. That's actually right above the heads of the driver and the passenger seats. So it opens up, pops right down. Let me see if I get a decent picture here. Oh, hold on, let me fix this real quick. Okay, there we go. So,
They got the
okay, yeah.
Laptop Explorer, man. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you see this right here. This is from like the driver's seat area pointed toward the back. So you see the extra seats. They have their own tables. That's the bed back there. This little area right here on the left is both a sink, and it also has a single burner stove, so you can actually cook. The guy said that's got 6 speakers. That's 2 of them right there. This little panel right up here that's above the heads of the seats opens up.
Exactly.
40-inch TV drops down. Well, that's the thing. They don't specifically say the pricing. Like, look, there's the burner right there with the sink right next to it. They don't have specific.
40-inch TV in there.
Well, I mean, it's all about, the home amenities type deal. You know what I mean? But this one, actually, they hide it very well. You can actually see it right here. When it's folded up, you don't even know it's there. It's this panel right up here across the top. Has little latches. You open it up, boom, 40-inch TV pops down.
If you need a 40-inch TV on the road, you shouldn't be leaving your house.
Look, there's the shower with the curtains up, ready to go.
I mean, I like the idea, but some people just want like the whole house on the road, and that's not what it's about, living on the road.
Well, I mean, if you're doing it for like, vacation purposes, or you're doing, like lots of traveling around to enjoy the environments, that's all fine and dandy. But some people really do want to have all the amenities of home in a mobile setting without having, this giant RV that they're driving around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying, at that point, then you're not enjoying the outdoors. You're not sacrificing anything. You know what I mean? You're not. Might as well just stay home. Go outside.
True.
Go to your backyard. Go in your backyard. Set up a tent, and then come inside.
True, but you also have to think that the reason why people would do a van conversion is also to get away from having to, deal with, a house and home payments and home repairs and things of that nature. And also to get away from the renter's life, where you're renting an apartment. Oh, they raised your rent again this year, so you have to move and find somewhere else you can afford to live, and you're being, forced out of certain places. Or unfortunately, something like what happened in Surfside can happen, and the whole shit just comes down on top of you.
Yeah, the worst thing that can happen, all 4 tires go flat.
Exactly. Yeah, it's stuck, at least till you get AAA or something. But at least...
to change the tires, yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, all 4 tires going flat is maybe a little bit more like...
No.
That's as far as you can fall, yeah. So you fall about maybe 6 inches.
Yeah, I'm going to stop.
Okay, we're good. Like you just go about this far. Look, you just go about like this. Oh, that's it.
They gotta call the heroes to help you out. No,
exactly. Oh my God. Yeah, but I mean, again, like there's some cost effectiveness. It's the high upfront cost buying the damn van, and then you take it to a place to get it converted. Okay, they'll charge you an arm and a leg, maybe your firstborn too, or if you're handy, you can do the work yourself. But again, if you look at some of these pictures, I mean, this is some serious conversion work. Like they're talking about stripping out the inside of an already established vehicle,
No, you
putting
have
up
to, yeah.
paneling. Yeah, exactly. Bear it out, putting in new framing, new paneling, insulation. Um, and God forbid there's windows you need to remove or repurpose in some way, shape, or form. It just adds on to the work. You know what I mean? Thankfully, you don't really have to deal too much under the hood. You're not messing with the engine or anything like that. Thankfully, but
No, yeah,
with
you
with
don't. Yeah,
with
you don't have.
with the amount of electrical work that you have to deal with too. I mean, a lot of them have the rechargeable batteries, the solar panels, and it just gets to a point where do you really want to spend the time setting something like this up, or would you rather shell out the money and just have someone else do the work for you? But at the same time, are you willing to spend that money to have something like this where you can, literally go and live wherever you want,
Anywhere,
anywhere, park
anywhere.
park it wherever you want, and do whatever you want, really.
You'd have to have it like that's only for somebody who has like no kids. I mean, I know they do it with kids, but I don't know.
Yeah, for that, I mean, again, the type of person that would do that permanently would have to have
Me.
no responsibilities.
Oh man.
They would have to
Right.
have nothing going on. or,
Yeah.
or or even more so in some cases, people with like a work from home type job, you know what I mean?
Oh, for
So
sure, man. That'd
yeah,
be great.
I mean that would be fantastic. Trying to fix the mast there with a with
A
a
paperclip. I mean, so not a paper. Yeah. One of those clips where there you go.
yeah,
Better, right? Oh my god.
it
So
works.
if I turn on this camera here, could you see me or no? You can't see two cameras at once.
I would not know because they would only be
Okay.
it's only one account that's being used right now on Discord.
So if I switch to this one, I can talk to you, but you can see me through that.
I doubt
Maybe.
it.
Doubt it. Okay.
I doubt it. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with it, especially since we were having already so many difficulties trying to
No.
get you
Yeah.
on.
No. No.
So
No. No. No.
you never know. You never know. But
We could try it next time. Next time we could try it.
for sure, for sure, next time we can try it out. But yeah, man. I mean, that the van life, it's nice and it'll definitely work for people. It's just you got to be able to get around that initial upfront cost, which can be very scary in a lot of places. Depending on where you go. I mean, if you can do the work yourself, you'll definitely save some money.
Yeah, but it's how time consuming that is.
Very like a lot of the places I was looking at, they're doing 1 to 6 months, depending on how extensive it is. Some places go 8 to 12. You know,
By that time, that you're gonna live on the road for at least a year and a half to more,
if not more. Yeah,
if not more. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, because if you're gonna spend that
You
money,
gotta wait up, right, for a 2 week vacation.
yeah, exactly. Like no, that's if I'm spending the money on this is because I'm living in it. You put whatever whatever you don't need gets put in a storage somewhere or gets shipped off to someone else's house or a garage or whatever. Pack up essentials when it comes to clothes and toiletries and whatever else and pack it up in the van and like, okay, bye. I'm gonna go live on the road now.
Oh man,
Which
I would love it.
which again, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, could you imagine backing your van into some national
Walmart.
park somewhere? Yeah, Walmart. You
That
know,
is a national park.
yeah, in many places. And you open the back doors and you literally have the whole world right there.
No, Europe would be nice.
Europe would be nice. Europe would be nice. It's
Yeah,
very
but I mean, the only thing that you will be doing in here, I would imagine, is just driving to another plaza with another KFC, Walmart. You know,
Not necessarily. I mean, if the van is as
yes,
self-contained as a lot of these are, the only time you would ever really want to be, the only time you ever be at a place like a Walmart parking lot or a city or town or whatever is really just, get a couple supplies, some food and stuff like that. But with the solar panels, you have access to,
everything.
yeah, all the power you really need. With water tanks, you can go to just about any park, and they have hoses and nozzles fill up right there on your water. If you have like a standing shower, that's one less thing you got to go anywhere for. So,
Yeah.
you know, you can pretty much be entirely self-contained. You can have a fridge stocked with food. You have the ability to cook, and you wouldn't be tied down. I mean, if you really put the time and money into it, you can technically live completely, quote unquote, off grid. You know what I mean? I mean, for guys like you and me, internet, gaming, stuff like that, yeah, we would still need
I got
access to that.
internet and water.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
That's about it.
That's about it. But
Um,
it's
Let me ask
doable.
something.
But yeah, got it, bro.
Let me hold on. Let me.
Oy, it's crazy. What's what it is. Cut this light on. Much better.
I'm back.
All right, sounds good.
I need this.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
today I need it.
Yeah, man. You need it. I'm looking at some of these
I
other
was,
companies and just like this one company, the one that's in Texas, and they actually have a second location in Huntington, Indiana. They've been in business since 1961. They've been doing this kind of conversions, taking
they're
one vehicle
and
and doing it into something else.
they're probably racking up right now because everybody's getting thrown out of their home.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
They're just racking it up.
maybe, but I'm looking right here, and they say that they have full conversions starting at 41K, and it goes up from there.
God, that,
Yeah. So for about as
that
much as
means
the
that
vehicle itself, brand new, you would have the vehicle plus an entire home.
right? Because I was gonna say it's like the mid. If you want something decent or nice, is from 60 to 80.
For sure.
Ugh.
Yeah. And this particular company does it in 8 to
No,
14 months. Yeah, no
no adver-
labels.
no advertisements until you pay me.
Exactly. You want the labels shown? Pay us. Cut that check.
Pay us. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm looking at this one right here. The one that's based out of Portland, Oregon. Let me get the screen going here. This one's out of Portland, Oregon. You can see this one's got like an awning that comes out. People
Oh, that's
chilling
nice.
outside, but they're living in it too. And it's just like, look, it says right here that they do over 100 conversions a year.
What?
So, and again, but this one's out in Portland, so they probably have like a good amount of people that work for them. You know. Um.
Yeah, remember you gotta install electrical,
Oh yeah, for
wiring
sure.
in there as well. Yeah.
This one does conversion costs average about $125,000. Takes 4 to 5 months depending on the complexity, maybe a little bit longer if you want something that's very specialized. And their specialty says right there, Mercedes Sprinter van. This one in Huntington
What?
Beach. The company's called El Capitan with a K. These
It's
people.
only filling in a box with stuff with Home Depot stuff.
Pretty much, but it's not just dumping stuff back there, man. It's making the cuts, it's making the painting and running wires here, there, everywhere. It's it's a
That
chore.
would be the most. I'm gonna buy one and I'm gonna do it. I'm
Oh.
gonna put some what you call that? Marble floors.
You gotta put marble floors in a van. You're gonna get like visitors and they're gonna be like, damn, this is the fanciest van I've ever been in.
I kind of like I kind of like the upgrade of the mask. Wow, I'm never getting COVID even through my eyes.
Nope, completely blocked out. Uh, this one right here, this particular company, El Capitan, it's based out of Huntington Beach, California. All of their pricing includes the van and the
Oh,
conversion.
okay.
So when you go to these guys, it's okay, I want this van with this conversion, with this, and they give you a total price for the whole shebang. But their pricing
But
is from $155 to $190,000.
I that defeats the whole purpose.
Exactly. High upfront
You
cost,
might.
but in the long run, it's yours. You own it, and you're spending pennies to basically live in a house you take with you. You never have to
Yeah,
worry
but
about
a
literally anything.
200K, a 200K. I mean, 50 and 60 will be the most. A 200K.
Well, at 50 or
Why do that?
60K, what you would be doing is getting like a, like a van at under $10,000 somehow. It's probably going to have 180, 190, 200,000 miles on it, if not more,
No, because you get a new one. You get a new. I think they're 20 grand. Yeah, like basic. High top. I've seen them.
for
You know.
$20,000.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because remember, I wanted to see, but that was a lot. That's still a lot for me to buy one.
Well, for 20K, you get yourself the
Yeah.
van,
So
but then, you know, would you take it to one of these guys to get it converted or do it yourself?
I do it myself. Yeah, but some other people, have.
Well, of course. I mean,
All you
let's
really have to do is lay tile and put a bed.
for the most part, yeah. I mean, depending if you want to live in it permanently, that's a different story because now you're looking about, you know,
Look,
setting up the
the brand
bathroom and all
new
this stuff.
brand new cargo van, Mercedes cargo van is 36,000. The crew van is 41, and the passenger van, which is the long one, is 43.
Not too
So
bad.
you could, right? I You could add another 30 for the conversion, and you're done.
Yeah,
Because at
but is the
200
conversion going to be 30 grand?
the thing is, a $200,000 a conversion, you're asking for like gold plated everything inside, and that's a little too much, for
Well, no, for
conversion,
sure. I mean, gold plated everything, but we're talking
right?
about, solar panels, a custom electrical work, plumbing,
True,
water
but that doesn't.
tanks. You're talking about trying to take as much of the home with you and stuff it in this van. 30,000 might be extremely lowballing it.
I don't know because not even in a house that you need to redo, depending on how big the house is, it doesn't even take that much.
You're right, but say, a faucet or a shower head or something like that for a house is universal. If it fits one, it fits them all. But when you start taking that stuff and repurposing it specifically for use in a mobile situation,
Remember
that's where you're running
they
into specialties.
yeah, but remember they already have RV Home Depot per se. You can
Y-
get those, you know.
You're right, but that's for an RV, which is, 2 to 3 times the size of some of these vans.
See this one here. This one's not. This one. See, and this one here, all it has is. Can I show you?
Yeah, do a share screen down at the bottom. Oh no, wait, you're looking at it on a computer and you're on the phone. That's why.
I mean, all I would need is a table and a bed. Man, you're giving me ideas, dude.
Okay, yeah, I see it here. So let me put it on
See?
my screen.
That Mercedes is badass.
This one right here, right? Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. Camper van, seats plenty. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it definitely
Yeah,
has the space.
that right there alone is like, well, not that one, but without all the, sporty.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you start getting plus plus plus, and the price starts going plus plus plus.
I would be more, and oh, remember you could do, but that's if you want to do it yourself. We're talking about, somebody doing it, which is more, because you get two batteries. They have the conversion battery pack where you could just plug in,
That's true. You get
you know.
like a boat battery or some large battery like
Yeah,
that. Get a converter, and that's it.
that I would be afraid to do the electrical. I'm not stupid,
Same, same.
you know.
Yeah, that would be not something I would be confident doing myself. You know.
I could put the security cam to. No, somebody did
Yeah,
it.
yeah, of course. I
Yeah,
mean, there's nothing that would stop you from setting your own mobile security system inside your van and on the outside too. I mean, it would just
right.
be about mounting and running your power lines for the cameras, and that's it. And
That's it.
you would have something
It
like
would
how
make
Tesla has, where they have cameras all around the car.
and you don't really have to. You could do them only through Wi-Fi without internet as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Your own
You know.
local area network. Set up a
There you
LAN, get
go.
the cameras connected, done.
That's good. That's hmm.
For sure, it's possible.
Whoa, what's going on?
Got people there.
Yeah. Yeah, I need my own soundproof room.
Don't we all? Get some walls,
I need my-
some of that foam padding to absorb sound. I
That
mean to
would,
ask, like, I come in clear on this microphone, right?
dude, super clear. I know I probably sound bad, right?
No, you're coming in clear. That's for sure.
No, yeah, but yours is like the YouTuber guys.
Okay, so it's like really good, right?
Fuck, yeah.
Beautiful.
Like it's better than when you're talking to me live, like when I at work.
I sound better in digital than live.
No, it looks really good. How much was that? That looks like a $300 rig.
No, not even close. This one, let me see. How much did I spend on this damn thing? I'll tell you right now. Let me find it on my Amazon.
Don't. Oh,
Let me.
they want it. Put a. Oh, you can put a link to do what you call those things? Affiliate it.
Okay, so I did not spend what it is right now. I spent what it is. So I spent $50 for this.
Not bad. I
It
thought those
came.
things were always more expensive.
They have more expensive ones, but we're talking about like some ridiculous studio quality, like the stuff singers use. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
but
I
right
didn't
now
need anything like that.
for chatting away, I don't know how much. I don't know how you would sound.
But that's the thing. You wouldn't need anything more. Like this is connected with a single USB cable. That's it. all of this you see is just to hold the microphone so that I can go hands free, and it just looks more professionally, sounds more professional. But it's not like anything crazy. Like this, the main microphone part, I got like foam to protect
Let me
it.
talk without it. Talk without it. Let me see.
So do I sound any different without it?
A little thicker. Oh,
A little
that's
thicker.
fine. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then
Put it back on. Okay.
I can take this off. Hear it any different?
Oh, now it gives me a headache. Like it's hard. Yeah, it's hard sound.
Let me see with this on. So how do I sound with this alone?
Better. Yeah, better. It tones it like it.
Well, yeah, because this is definitely more for like getting the, you know, like my breath sounds like out of the way. I throw this on there.
Make a rap.
Exactly. I can come in close and throw a rap, yo yo. Let's hit the 1-2s. Never in a million years. Never in a million years. I am not of the rapping type. But yeah, man, it works.
Didn't come with it, right?
No. This headset, if you can see, is from Rock Hat.
Okay.
I had to buy this one to replace the last one because my kids broke the last one. So I had to replace it. I was like, this one was on sale. It was about $50 too. This one's normally like $65. And I was like, Rock Hat's a really good brand. And I was like, Dada, let's get this one. And it served me perfectly since. In fact, this one's more comfortable with my glasses on than the other one was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I lucked out. This is a good one. But yeah, man, trying to...
I can't believe it's not streaming live, it's recording, and then you have to post it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It gave me an error when I tried to started to stream. It gave me an error that it they couldn't connect to the streaming server. So I'm gonna probably test on that tomorrow and see what the hell is going on. Hopefully fix it too, because to have all this set up and not be able to stream live is
right. You had less and you were doing better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, what? How does that work? So I'll figure it out. But yeah, man, just looking at these things, I mean, I'm looking at all these companies that do all this stuff. And some of their work is just, it looks really good. Like, obviously, professionally done. But then, you've seen people, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube and Facebook, and I've seen them on TikTok even. Shout out to everybody on YouTube right now. I'm on TikTok. Look for me. You see people, doing these conversions themselves. But at the same time, one, they're not alone. It's usually 2 or 3 people doing it.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that it's probably not their first time doing it. And if it is, they probably have they already have some sort of background knowledge that assists them in doing that conversion. They're either, they're electricians, or they're plumbers, or they're just, like handymans who already have enough knowledge to say, hey, you know what? Dale, I'll do it myself. I'll just go to Home Depot or go to Lowe's or wherever the hell, buy all this stuff, and just put the damn thing together myself. Be it truly custom. But I couldn't do that. I mean, like, my hands are good for working on stuff like this. Vans, wood, saws, hammers, not so much.
Yeah, me either, man.
Yeah, that's...
I never liked it. I did it a long time ago, but I mean, if I have to do a construction work to feed family, I guess, but...
Of course.
I just don't like it.
Well, I mean, it's not even that I don't like it, because, I've done it before, little things here and there. You put up shutters or whatever, you do stuff like that. But, like, like dead ass, I'm not good at it at all.
Me neither. Me neither.
So it's like
Everything would leak. The plumbing would just burst. I would,
pretty much,
you know.
yeah, I've tried to do plenty of things myself and it comes out okay, but I'm pretty sure if someone who knew what they were doing did it, it would have come out a lot better, you know.
Yeah.
Which is why
Just
exist these companies to do conversions for you. You know, there's people
just
out there that this is all they do.
just leave me with the VPNs and the Raspberry Pis and Linux, and I'm perfect.
Exactly. Screens filled with code you type out. That's where we're
Yeah. I don't.
at.
You know the difference between last night I had to go set up a friend's two Fire Sticks.
Fun.
When they weren't, like I do them. They were just regular. The difference between when somebody comes and works in a, let's say somebody comes to touch your bathroom or paint your home.
Right.
Nobody really questions how they do it. They just, okay, let them work.
Right.
But every time I work on somebody's computer or they want something done, they want it done like stat. Like they don't understand it's a thought process.
Of course.
It's not just okay, and then they think they know what they're doing. So then why are you calling me?
Exactly. And then they want to sit there and
Yeah,
question everything you do so that maybe the next time they don't have to call you, like, look, you called me here because you needed an expert or somebody
yeah,
that knows more than you. This isn't going to be like, I come in, I run some cables for you, I turn something on, I put in a password or two, okay, it's done. Like, no, this requires
yeah. No,
setup, stuff you're not capable of doing, hence why you called me, you know? So,
like when I went to check, cause he's a buddy of mine. He goes, "Oh no, I got internet. Come over, can you do it?" So I went to check. He got Comcast.
okay.
So I went to check the box, and I'm like, "Dude, they didn't. They got to run the line." Remember when I asked you that day?
Really? Yeah, so that's what
Yeah,
it
and you're like,
was?
"No, no." Right, but they went to pick up the box anyway. Right, and I went and I checked it out. And I'm like, "Dude, you got no internet. You're getting a Wi-Fi signal,
Yeah, but
but
it's not
there's
connected to
no
the network.
internet."
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but only nothing.
Yeah, all
No,
of
no, no.
nothing.
They said you could do. They said it. I go no. So they think that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Of course. Like,
So then they
dude, this is what
call
we do.
Comcast. Yeah. Then they call Comcast the next day. Like, yeah, they had to come out and put the line. As I told you that.
See? They had to do that for me because my line was coming in somewhere close to on the outside of where my kitchen door is to the outside, and the previous owner had run a line from there to where my TV is now. But when he did that, like apparently he didn't do it right. So Comcast, they actually sent a guy out and he went and he pulled that out and put in all new lines straight from this box.
The thing is
And
here that
it took hours.
they believe the girl that's behind the desk or the guy that's behind the desk. No, just take this box, plug it in, and you're good to go. I'm like, it might be in some cases, but not in all. I said,
Yeah,
no, no,
but
no.
that's
They
if
said,
stuff's already set up for that. Most of the times it's not. You have to do a little bit of extra work.
yeah, they want it like right now, like it's like a switch on and off button. No, it's not like that. I have to think of what they told you, what happened, what. So then,
Of
sure
course.
enough, Comcast had to go and run a
And,
line,
yeah, they had to send somebody out.
but they had told them, no, 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 just go in there and plug this in, and you're good to go.
Yeah, sure. What is it that I always say at work that the people that come in, they're liars first until proven otherwise.
To proving that they're liars.
I treat Comcast the exact same way. Not for nothing. When it's working, it works very well. But God help you if you have a problem. It's like
Well, the
pulling teeth
technicians,
with them. You know what I mean? No, the technicians are a different story. The guys that actually come out
right,
to the
they're
house,
fine.
they're
Yeah,
fine. They know what they're doing because they're there to get the job done. They're not there to sit there and eat shit with you. They're there to do the work and then leave because they don't want to be there as much as you don't want them to be there. So they're going to be there to do the work and make sure it works before they leave. I'm talking about the customer service on the phone. Those people, like, if you could like concentrate the feeling of not wanting to talk to people and wanting to be home, that's what you would hear in their voice. Like they really don't want to be talking to you. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be talking to you either. I'd rather the shit be working, you know?
Exactly.
So, like, I don't want to talk to you as much as you don't want to talk to me. But right now, I have a problem, and you're the first step to getting the damn thing fixed. Thankfully, since the last time I had any issues with it, it's been working fine. The lines that were run last time, still working great, where my modem is set up, perfect, router, perfect. Everything's hunky-dory. I haven't had to call them in years, thankfully.
You're lucky, man. Around here, when I had Comcast, they were garbage.
Yeah, I know. I think it's an area thing, man, because, like, it's just ridiculous. Sometimes they work very well. Other times it's spotty, and you're just like, the hell's the issue? You know?
The only thing that can give them 100%, which I wish the other companies would do, is that you could buy a over the counter modem.
Yes.
You can, fuck, God darn, I wish I could have that, but I don't.
Yeah, as long as they say it's a compatible one.
That he doesn't let you.
They don't let you. It's unfortunate.
But I find a way. Trust me.
Oh, of course, of course, because you got to. You have to find a way, because if not, I mean, really, you got to find a way, you know.
Oh, for sure. And they know more than you. Like, yes, last night I got here at 1 a.m. I know what I'm doing. And you don't want to say that, like, because you don't want to make them feel bad. But,
of course, but at the same time, you know what you're talking about.
And the thing is, they don't say, "Hey, man, yeah, you were right."
No.
They just tell me what they did, and that's what I told them the night before.
Exactly. They did exactly what you told them to do, but you get none of the credit of telling them to do it.
Yeah, very good. And then the Comcast guy tells them exactly what I said.
Exactly. No, that's pretty much the standard nowadays. When it comes to being a technician, doing anything, it's just, it's a thankless job more than anything else.
Yeah, and I don't know. God, and they ask you like these technical. I don't know if they read it somewhere, but like, how am I going to explain that to you? You're not even getting how to turn on.
Dude, I'm 100% sure if you get a super technical question for somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about, they don't understand the question they're asking at all. And you have, that there are people out there that just have no idea about this stuff at all, but then they'll come and ask you a question. You're just like, where did you learn that? Where did you read that? And why are you asking me that? And you have to sit there and break it down for them. And then like halfway through it, they're like, oh, this is more than I wanted. Yeah, no shit.
No, this was the funny part. It's all Wi-Fi. Like, it's all Wi-Fi set up. And the stick was on there. So he goes, no, maybe you should bring the box closer to it. Like, dude, it's like 5 feet away. It's a Wi-Fi. It's a Wi-Fi signal.
Oh my God. I think I would have hit him at that point. I would just turn around and just been like.
I've heard that. I said, they should shut up and just do this as best as you can and answer the questions.
Yeah, and get the hell out of there. Yeah. That's, oh my God. Jesus Christ. All the more reason I want to live in a van and get the hell out of here.
Yeah. No, and the worst one is when I have Wi-Fi and I have data. They mess them up.
Yes.
They mess them up. They don't understand the difference or the equalness of it.
Yeah.
At the same time.
How one works for the other, but they're two separate things. Yeah. It's.
Yeah.
Again, those technical questions or that terminology, they saw it somewhere and they wanted to use it in conversation, speaking to somebody that knows what they're talking about, and you end up getting that face of just like, what?
This kind of helps.
Yeah, that's for sure.
when they give you one at the job site.
if only. To imagine that. Oh my god.
I wanted a new mask today, but I couldn't go buy it because somebody didn't let me go out.
Oh,
No, I don't want to go.
hold on. 1 second. I can do it too.
Oh, oh, you got it.
I can do it too.
I like that better.
I had to. I was just like, you know what? I had to
I like that better.
get something. And this is actually like this isn't. I mean, it's plastic, but it's like hard plastic. You know what I mean? Like somebody could get hurt with this thing.
No, I had to go get me another.
I look
'Cause I'm using
ridiculous.
these these gift cards for myself. I buy gift cards for myself.
Of course.
So I use them in the Amazon store because I don't want to put my info on there. And I was gonna buy one of those today.
Yeah, it took a long time to get here though, but it's here.
Really?
And then I've been
You
working
primed
on.
it?
Huh?
You didn't prime it then.
Oh, I did prime it, but they didn't. It still took forever because this came from a certain Asian country in the East that manufactures
Oh.
a bunch of stuff. I'm also working on
Wuhan.
this
Oh, nice.
to where that
I want that one.
I'm actually gonna cut out part of the nose here, so it's just that part. It used to have the whole thing with the mouth too, just like V for Vendetta, but since this was plastic, I cut out part of it, so I can have it like this one that I'm wearing right now.
I like
So
that.
it's just covering my face, but it leaves my my mouth open. You know?
But I like this better though. I
Yeah,
kinda
this one
like
is.
this, no, better like this. I guess because I'm wearing also something to cover.
Mm-hmm.
You know. What if you put sunglasses on the back of that film?
I probably could. I probably
You
could.
know what I mean?
I probably could. Yeah, no, this isn't working at all.
No.
That's fine. It's not like I'm blind without my glasses. Just
Oh, I am.
blurry. Oy.
Who's online? Who's online that we know
I don't think anybody's online. You know who was online? You know who was online? And I was surprised his name popped up for like a half second. Sonny.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that. I was like, I was 2 seconds away from being like, hey, motherfucker, what are you doing?
Who's Jay South?
That's the Jose from X-Ray.
Oh, okay. Oh, he looks like that now?
I don't know if he looks like that now, but he
He's on.
he was playing a World of Warcraft earlier, so that's why he's on. Oh yeah, no, he's like when he's not at work, he's playing World of Warcraft, and I see it all the time when he's like when he's on Discord. I always see his name pop up, and it says right under the name like what are you doing, like what app you have open, and it says his name, playing World of Warcraft Classic, and I'm just like, really?
Let's see what Sonny was doing. He wasn't doing.
Nah, he probably wasn't doing anything.
I gotta fix my son's PC because I guess he downloaded the game, and you know that when you download some of the DDL files,
Yeah.
he put them in the wrong location.
Gotcha.
So as soon as you turn on the PC, you see a whole bunch of.
Ooh.
Yeah, but they work because they're downloaded to the desktop.
That's funny.
I'm like,
Oh my
you
God.
chose the wrong location.
That is hilarious. Oh my
So
God.
it's like 300 little files all over the screen. I gotta.
Oh. Yeah, that's
I'm just gonna have to reset everything. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But
no way you're gonna be able to sort through all of that and put everything back where it goes.
exactly.
No,
No.
no, 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 no. That's not how we're working that today. That's not how that's gonna
Yeah.
work.
That's not gonna work at all.
Not how it's gonna work.
Did you see the news here?
Hmm.
What guy? That standoff Texas,
And where?
in Texas. What guy died
Oh boy,
before? Yeah.
that's fun.
Where did I forget that? There he was. Texas
You there?
hurt after gunfire erupts during. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you cut out there for a second.
Oh, maybe because I was giving you this news.
Probably.
Oh, it happened to you too as well.
Well, so yeah, they definitely don't want us talking about the stuff that's happening in the news now.
Texas, SWAT.
Start saying keywords, see which one's cut out. Well,
Oh, one
yeah,
more, one more thing about when I went yesterday. You got Alexa, and you got all of these services that I'm so against those.
of
You know
course.
what I mean?
Yeah,
But I can't tell them not to do them
yeah,
because they were like, what do you want me to do next? And forget that. That's another rabbit hole. So like, yeah, you just press the button here and say, hey, da, da, da.
exactly. I mean, I have it, and it's fun for the kids.
Yeah, but
It turns
you
the TV
know
on
what
and
I'm
off.
talking about.
No, of course. I mean, that's why,
Yeah.
like, I mean, she's listening right now. She's right over there, but you know,
Maybe she's the one that caught off what I said.
yeah, it's Jeff Bezos is the one that's making sure that the right information gets said and everything else is blocked out.
Vote that he stays up there.
He's not going anymore.
Because of the vote.
No, he says it's what was it that he said that he
Too
has
dangerous.
that he has other things he's got to do, and I'm just like bullshit. He wanted
You
to
could do it
be
from anywhere in the world.
he wanted to get there before what's his face from Virgin Atlantic. He wanted to get there first, but since Richard Branson got there first, Bezos is like, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm pretty sure Elon.
$28 million.
Yeah, it was like $28 million, and I'm 100% sure that Elon Musk is like, fuck it, we're going to space.
Yeah, he doesn't give a damn.
That
Yeah,
guy
he's like,
doesn't
okay.
give a rat's
Yeah.
ass about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon Musk doesn't give a rat's ass. He's like, oh, Richard Branson went? Okay, cool. So we're gonna go too, but we're gonna take a Tesla with us. Yeah, they're gonna make it up there in a Cybertruck.
What about? Oh, he's not going. Let's see.
Yeah, Jeffrey Bezos not going.
He said it.
Yeah, he said he's not going. Somebody was posting, I think, was on Facebook or something like, if this is what these billionaires and are spending their money on now, like, you know what? Maybe they have the wrong priorities.
I mean,
I mean,
it's their money though.
it is their money, but at the same time, like, dude, Bezos has paid less than
Zero
that
in taxes.
in taxes.
Yeah.
But here he is dropping $28 million just because he wants to play astronaut. And not even to go to space. He wants to get as far as Richard Branson then, which was literally the edge of space. Like just before you break the outer atmosphere of Earth and you actually reach 0G space, he got that far. Jeffrey Bezos just wanted to get there. He's like, oh yeah, I just want to spend $28 million just to get to there. And I'm just like, and again, for what? Like Richard Branson did it, and he's like, "Yeah, it's cool," and then came back. Like really, dude? Like you spent an ungodly amount of money, more money than you and I will ever see in our lifetime,
Who
to
who
fucking
built
go to
that
the edge of
rocket?
space and come back.
Who built that rocket
I'm
from
pretty sure
Amazon?
they did. I'm pretty sure
It's,
Virgin has like all kinds of crazy shit.
yeah, but
I mean,
it's
they
pretty
have an
ugly. The one.
airline, they have
No, no,
planes.
I'm talking about the one that Bezos has. It was pretty ugly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Amazon built that. They got the parts from China.
From China, they primed it. That, no, they didn't get there on time.
Yeah, that one didn't get there on time. That's why he canceled it. He primed it and it still didn't get there. Oh my god. Well, all right, my friend. Let me go ahead
Okay.
and cut this out. But we can go ahead and keep talking afterwards. But I think we touched on everything we wanted to when it came to like the conversion vans and stuff like that. So
Yeah, yeah. That was a good one.
yes, for sure, for sure. So we'll see if we can try this again next week,
Okay.
whenever. And we'll do another topic and just do a deep dive on that too. Okay.
All right. See you.
All right, my friend. So you have a good night, and I will see you Sunday.
Okay.
All right.
Bye bye.
Dale, bro. So as you can see, um, it's great, the idea of living in a converted van, simply because, again, the initial cost is high. Buying the van and just getting your hands on the materials, either if you're doing it yourself to save some money or getting a professional company like some of the ones we talked about. It's it is a doable thing, simply because it's more cost effective in the long run. You know what I mean? It's just the only recurring costs very low. Maintenance here and there, changing the oil, the tires, getting the brakes looked at, minor wear and tear here and there, uh, vehicle insurance, gas, and then whatever recurring costs when it comes to mobile data, cell phone, internet hotspot, or however you plan on connecting to the internet. Everything else, it's pretty much there. But some companies charge you an arm and a leg. But again, there's something you own outright after it's paid off, or you have yourself something that you rent something, or you buy a house, may pay off the house in 20, 30 years, but you don't really own it. You still got to pay taxes on it, you still got to pay the upkeep, and that can, you know recurring costs on that could be much higher. So something to think about. There's definitely plenty to find on YouTube. You can definitely Google van conversions, many different companies. Mostly the ones that you saw are Midwest to the West, or even some in Canada. So something to look into, options for those that don't have too many responsibilities and can work from home. You can make it a permanent thing. So folks, have yourself a good night. Take care of yourself. By all means, follow the names above: Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. You can also find me under that same name, BHC. That's for Black Hood Crew. Darkness 30XX. That's me. And find me on TikTok. Find me on all social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm everywhere. So by all means, come on back. Like and subscribe as necessary. If not, it's fine too. Come back whenever you want. All right. Have a good night.